Why does it feel like almost everything I do at work is pointless?
That's simple, because it most likely is.
Oh.
You probably have a textbook BS job.
A textbook BS job? What's that?
It's a job that's pointless, made up, and completely useless to society. Sadly, most modern corporate jobs fall into that category.
What? That can't be true.
It sounds ridiculous, but it's 100% real.
Well, my job is not BS. I'm important. I do a lot of very important work.
Like what?
Look, every week I evaluate our quarterly targets, I speak to some of our associates on the phone, I reorganize my desk, and I'm always swamped with meetings. In other words, I have a busy schedule.
Busy does not equal productive. All those tasks are clear signs of a bullshit job.
Oh.
Your job is useless.
That's discouraging.
To be fair, you're not the only one with a pointless job. Let me show you. BS jobs come in a lot of shapes and sizes. One of the most dreaded ones is the infamous middle manager. That job is completely useless.
Well, I'm not sure I agree. I think middle managers gets a bad rep. I don't really understand the hate people have for them.
You don't?
No. Isn't the point of the middle manager to bridge the gap between employees and executives? To make them all closer and more connected? Come on, be serious.
Look, at Big Corp Incorporated, our incompetent middle manager is Larry, and I have undeniable proof. His job is BS.
How so?
I recorded him for a whole day. I have the tape right here.
You recorded him for a whole day?
Yeah, for research purposes.
Does he know about this?
Let's just watch. Look, he's coming out of a meeting, receives some reports, doesn't even read them. Another meeting, checking in on some project, leaves early at 4:30 and accomplished absolutely nothing.
But surely he's providing something? He's a manager, for Pete's sake.
Look, here's what makes the middle manager a bullshit job. Larry doesn't have the authority to make any big decisions, and he doesn't do any actual work. So basically, he does nothing.
You're on to something.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point? The job is so clearly total bullshit. Here's another BS job. H-freaking-R!
Hold up, cowboy. HR is all about making sure the employees are treated with dignity and respect, right? They want to protect me, right? Right?
It appears you already know the answer.
Oh, come on.
First of all, HR's job is to protect the company from you, not the other way around. But regardless of that, no one likes HR. It's the most hated department there is.
Why's that?
Because they never solve serious issues. They just virtue signal with crap like
Mental Health Awareness Day,
where you have to listen to some middle-aged cat lady's TED Talk.
Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the importance of taking a break once in a while. Who's excited?
Boo, you suck!
Okay, let's remember to be considerate to one another, okay?
No, I refuse. No one cares about your presentation, and you're not providing any real value to the company. HR is useless.
That was a tiny bit unnecessary.
Well, maybe. But listen, management is literally driving their employees to insanity. The work conditions suck. The hours are horrible. And the pay borders on illegal. Then they hire this HR lady to have cozy presentations instead of fixing the issues. And you know what I'd call that?
No?
Bullshit! Don't even get me started on consultants. That's a BS job.
Really? Aren't consultants experts who come in and provide a fresh, unique perspective?
No, not at all. They're completely useless.
We're not profitable. That's our issue.
Wow, gotcha. That's a tough situation to be in.
Yeah.
But luckily, I have a recommendation for your business. Hear me out.
Sure. What's that?
Bear with me on this.
I'm ready, dude.
How about you lower your expenses?
Okay?
And simultaneously, you increase your revenue. Wild idea, I know.
That's your advice?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we could have thought of that ourselves.
What? No, this is part of our totally unique framework.
I'm pretty sure this is just generic advice.
What? No. What I'm saying is...
Listen, buddy, you're a consultant, and that's a made-up bullshit job. You just proved our point. Consultants are brought in to tell you what you already know. It's just this thing that companies think they need. It makes them feel important, but in reality, it's total BS.
Expect a hefty invoice for this.
So you're saying almost all corporate jobs are more or less useless?
That is precisely what I'm saying.
So what do you suggest companies do? Never hire anyone?
No, of course not. Listen, here's my idea. How about I come into work where I have tasks that actually make a difference? I'm encouraged to spend as little time as possible on meaningless tasks, such as paperwork, Because that shit.
Fair enough. Go on.
When I'm done with what I get paid to do, I get to just go home. If there's time throughout the day where there's actually nothing to do, I don't have to pretend to work just to make time pass. I get to just take a break and enjoy life. How is that controversial?
Fair point, man.
Also, all these idiots out there, how are...
Cringe. Can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, what's up, boss?
I heard you've just spent all day harassing your fellow coworkers, calling their jobs BS. Is that true?
No, of course not. I was just...
Speaking of pointless jobs, I've been meaning to ask you, what do you actually do here at our company?
Me? I'm a...
Do you provide any real value?
Yes, I'll find my way out.